Feels like time is going faster than it seems. We were just two kids who were trying to live the teenage dream. We could see no reason why we should ever try to go to sleep. Remember every weekend we stayed out late and then went home to me. I wish that I could live that dream again. Cause it was only you and me back then. We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, but nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, and nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me. We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, and nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me.
Okay, I low-key forget if this is the song I'm thinking of. It is the song I'm thinking of. Okay, we're good. I was about to play a random ass song, but it's okay. This is good. This one's good. Nice. What how nice this song is. What? Oh, we're good. Mother. God damn it. Nice. Yo, Snapdragon and Annie, thank you so much for the resub. Thanks for the 22 months. Thank you for every stream and all the awesome content. Thank you for being here. Annie with the 8 months. Thank you so much. What's up, Sammy? How you doing? Annie, thank you so much again. I appreciate it. Can we get some hearts in chat, please, for all the resubs? Thank you, thank you. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Hope we're doing well. Happy Wednesday. I don't even know. I'm kind of cooked, but it's fine. Dude, I couldn't focus on anything yesterday during stream. Was I even live yesterday? I don't really remember yesterday. I just kind of like, I got on the server, I was doing my thing, and I feel like toward the end of it, I completely zoned out. I recall having zero concentration on a few conversations, but it's fine. Got my baked ziti pizza and garlic bread. What is baked ziti pizza? Is that like, is that literally what it is? It's just ziti on top of like bread? How does that work? I mean, it sounds good. You can't, it's kind of hard to fuck up ziti, but you know. Kombucha took over your mind? Did it? I don't know. I don't really recall. Is that bad? They do sell baked ziti pizza, but I got both separately. Okay. I thought you meant like you got poor Etta. Oh god, dude. You know what? I was thinking about that, Jenny, and I was like, man, I was paying attention, but my brain was just not in full function mode yesterday. I was in very like low function mode for the entirety of stream yesterday. I don't know what happened. It was a good stream. I just wasn't, I wasn't in it. I don't know what happened. I want to say I've heard of baked ziti pizza, but I don't know. I don't recall. How's everyone doing today, though? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Wednesday and or Thursday, depending on where you are in the world. Yeah, I was not having a focus yesterday. I need to figure it out. I want to see if there's any possibility in being able to, I don't know. I want to find other ways to focus. I don't know if I would be able to focus all that much if I got back on medication. Apparently medication's gotten better for like ADHD, but I don't know enough about it. I think I need to go to a doctor and get a primary down here and figure out if I could even get medication again. I've been on medication in a long time for reasons. I hated Adderall. Adderall was the worst thing in the fucking world. I fucking hated it. Over here. What we got? Armory. Armor, not that many. Two should be good today, I think. 12.
Hey, Flop.
Hey, what's going on? Good to see ya.
How's it going?
Going pretty good, I think. What about you?
Good. Did you ever handle that price situation, or did you want me to?
No. I need to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what enticed me to think you were still a sergeant. That could have been a simple roster peak for me. I haven't spoke to Luca yet. I haven't had a chance to. All I told Jeff was that I was going to leave it up to his command to decide on punishment, and then I had recommendations, and I told him he was free to go at that time. So I need to just talk to Luca.
Did you arrest him?
What's up?
Did you arrest him? You told him he was free to go?
Well, he was asking if he was suspended. I mean, I didn't suspend him.
Look, Flop. Until proven otherwise, I trust other command members in the whole UPD to do what they need to do to my deputies.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you guys abuse that, then I'll probably want to be looped in all the time. But so far so good. Brian, 24 hours suspended Juno. I don't even know why, but I trust Brian, and Juno seems okay.
Okay. Well.
So,
yeah,
in the future, if you got to do something on scene, like if Jeff's being really fucking stupid, which I know he can be, you send him off duty or you give him strike points, whatever you need to do.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate it. I didn't want to overstep. It's weird being from like the state side because most of General Patrol is not state. So whenever a problem comes up, I don't want to overstep any like other commanding members in their respective departments. Because each department has their system.
Yeah. And if I was on duty, or if Luca was on duty, or Shelby or something, then yeah, you can just poke one of us about it. But if no one's around, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Okay. Well, if I see Jeff, I'll talk to him, and I'll probably recommend anywhere between 15 or 20 strike points for what happened. But I'll break it down with him. Originally, I was considering suspension, but he told me that he had been back from LOA for like an hour and a half. So I think I'm doing away with suspension. Because respectfully, if he was just getting on duty for the first time in a while, I know he was busy with stuff, then so be it. But I'll talk to him, and if I happen to see Luca beforehand, I'll see if Luca would be willing to handle it. But I don't know when he's normally around. Is Jeff like early shift too?
Yeah, like once a month or something like that.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do my best to see Jeff, and I will take care of it when I see him. How about that?
Yeah, poor Jeff. He doesn't show up for a while, and all the SOPs change, and can't have a shotgun on his back. You know how it goes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, things are announced, but I also understand he was very busy, so I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. But for him to understand that he can't have it is one thing. He also, I told him that he was to grab a panic button and put his shotgun in his lockbox. And he came back in the captain's office with a shotgun on his back, and he goes, "You know what, Flop? You know what I'm going to do with this new shotgun? I'm going to shove this shotgun directly into my lockbox." Because I thought he was going to say he was going to walk around with it. He fucking scared me, Willie.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't double down, but
I thought about it, but I didn't.
yeah. Panic buttons are actually optional equipment.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Is that stated in the SOPs?
Yeah.
Are they actually? I actually had no idea. Okay.
Yeah, they're not mandatory, but I mean, they're pretty useful. But I know some people don't use them.
Yeah, I know people have this aura around it. I don't even like them myself, but they're a tool that we utilize and use. And because there was no panic via 311 or on radio about him being robbed, no one was able to respond to the call. So I suggested to him that he should get one. And in the moment, I told him he needs to get one if he's not going to relay properly that he was robbed on a scene. Because I feel like that would have been a lot
it's like
more
easy
important.
comms with the button.
Yeah.
Gets out a lot of information.
It does. Plus, we had a lot of units on other calls, so we only had like 4 or 5 on general on 2. So no one was able to respond, and it was a whole thing. So I'll talk to him. I'm not going to be too mean to him about what happened. I feel like he was understanding, so I'll go from there.
All right.
Alrighty, Willie. I'm going to grab my car and get out there.
Yep, I'm going home.
All right, Willie. Have a good one. So you guys remember the other day when Jeff had the shotgun and got robbed? I emailed Willie because I thought he was a sergeant still, and he goes, "Why don't you follow your chain of command?" And I'm like, "Okay, Willie, you're shift 2, and so is Jeff." And he was like, "Yeah, but you're skipping chain of command. I'm a lieutenant." And I was like, "Oh fuck," because it clicked with me. I'm like, "Oh shit." I thought Willie was still a sergeant. Hey, what's up, Daisy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So I found out I don't have ADHD. My anxiety mimics it closely, so now I'm on anxiety meds. Really? I definitely have ADHD. I do not focus on anything. My distractions are awful, but I don't know. I did, however. Is that arc still going on or no? In terms of what? For punishment? I mean, yeah, at some point punishment. I'm gonna be honest, I really do not want to go to the S Plus to start the day. What's up, Zoe? How you doing? I'm sure with constant job title changes, it's hard to keep up with. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even, you know what's really bad, Squidward? I actually don't even know what I'm technically like qualified as a streamer. It's impossible for me to get rent. It's impossible for me to get approved for places. If I were to show somebody my like my check the last 6 months as proof of like income, because it's not a set income, it's like a lot of places don't accept streamers, which is I you know what, I understand it, but it's got this weird aura around it. I don't really know how to describe it. It's sort of a strange one. It's gotten better, I think, but it's not good. Does that make sense?
PI, listen, I'm more catching up to this goes, alright?
I'd go out just documenting evidence then after I'm done.
Whoa.
Copy that. This
You
goes with really
okay?
shitty
Oh,
drivers,
I'm living
so
the
I'll catch you up.
dream.
You were swerving all off the road, all over the place back there.
What do you
Talking to the
mean?
road,
I thought you were
left-
drunk or
westbound
something.
68.
Hello.
Drunk? Are you drunk?
I'm not drunk. Not yet.
Smell his breath. Smell the breath.
You
smell
want to be
the breath.
drunk?
Westbound Route 68.
What?
No, I'm not gonna smell his breath.
What?
You want me to smell his breath?
No,
No,
what the fuck?
no, wait, I didn't mean it like that. I meant just like to see if he was drunk.
I don't know if he says he's not drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Passing the gas
I don't
station
believe him.
approaching
Bob's
Bob's
the
no
alley.
liar.
Oh my god, wait, you are actually the
He wets
best.
the bed.
I don't wet the bed. Wait.
Left
told you that?
southbound
Give him.
Station Highway.
It was on Twitter.
Wait,
Here, you really want to get drunk? I guess I'll give. I'm not gonna drink this. So.
I don't trust you.
No, look.
Get the fuck out of here. Grab that shit out of my car.
What? You don't want it?
No.
Look, someone stole
You
my
don't want
camera.
that?
Who
Why
stole
don't
your
you want
camera?
that?
In the park
I don't know.
I don't know.
We were at the courthouse. They fucking loot boxed our car.
Vehicle
What?
slowing down.
What?
I hate that shit. Okay, I could try and get you a camera.
No, we got one
No,
already.
where'd
Okay.
it go?
Take it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a gun.
What are
I
you?
mean, no, it's not.
What are you doing, Al?
Fuck you.
Wait, fuck you. Hey, wait, hold on. I can flip you off too. Check this shit out.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Hey, listen, you flip me off
They
too.
trust you with that?
Apparently. They trust me with too much in this PD. I don't know.
Nothing's changed about that.
What are you
I
guys
mean,
up
have you ever
to?
done anything to deserve distrust?
Clips corner.
I became friends with a gang.
That would do it.
I
don't know
Oh,
how
you
many
mean
we have.
or
you
you're
say that-
in Seaside. What do you say like that? What
I'm
do you say
really
like
not
friend?
though. I'm
You're
really
in
not.
Seaside? What
No.
the
Or they
fuck?
gave you
What's
they
the
gave you a chain. What are you talking
No,
about?
they didn't.
I'm pretty sure they gave him my chain.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
Was it your chain?
Weird.
I
Should
think
we
so.
kill him?
Mine-
We should probably kill him then.
Oof.
I mean, I don't want anything to do with Seaside. They
I'm gonna
Okay,
be
then
honest
I'll
with you.
kill him.
Listen, in recent time, I can't fucking stand him. Okay? This motherfucker's constantly open fire over the smallest things, and every time I have a conversation, it's nah, dog.
What?
The PD.
Seaside shooting at you for little reasons?
That's so weird.
I
What?
know.
No
I
way.
know. It's terrible.
Rockford
I'm
Church,
chasing a
still
stolen
eastbound,
car.
crossing
Bam!
Godwin
I'm getting
Thunder.
shot.
That's wild.
After repair.
That's
Yeah.
Hey, for our eastbound
It's
highway.
okay. Listen, I've been a lot more
We're
distance
the
from
people who know how to
gangs
drive
in
that.
general.
I like
Oh god, I'm
chasing
getting yelled at on
these
radio.
things
Why?
eastbound highway.
God damn it. Okay, I guess I gotta go.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to
Okay.
getaway drive
Sure.
practicing.
Okay, good luck.
Bye.
Pink cage.
Take care. Your car's flagged.
Popular. Southbound Popular, passing auto. Still southbound Popular. Passing Trooper PD. And still southbound Popular.
What the fuck?
Can the
Yeah.
industrial
What
district
the
now-
Yeah.
Loading right westbound, stand by, ranch at home.
220's 41 en route. S plus.
A turn right westbound Carson. That cute little tunnel.
You still need.
Need somebody. It's only me that's up there right now.
Oh shit! 45 minutes, 76.
That's what I'm talking about. A turn westbound Emerson.
67 got your calls. Westbound Innocent. We caught up. Innocent going northbound past the Blue. Going northbound past the White Garage. Flowing right west or eastbound San Andreas.
If you got
Left northbound Los Lagunas. Stay
Ah.
left. Now the right. Sorry, northbound.
Hey, are you
San
good?
Justified is public.
What'd you say? Be a loom?
God damn it! If that's you, you're a cop. You're supposed to fucking yield. We're going this way.
Westbound Cliff. There's a headache, sorry. Westbound Cliff. Passing.
Okay. What's up, dudes?
Still westbound West Eclipse. Now passing all these fancy houses.
Well, I guess we're going to an S+.
Still
Remember that one thing I
West
said I didn't want to do?
Crazy. Passing the fancy mansion. Right, westbound West Eclipse. Passing cemetery. Still staying westbound, coming out to Bay City. Left, southbound Bay City Avenue.
Hey, stop that!
Southbound Bay City.
All right, well, we're in this, I guess. Hey, chat. What's going on, dudes?
Flowing left, east.
What do you got going on? What's good?
Andreas, passing Burger Shop, passing Bob Smith. Still eastbound San Andreas.
Oh, my God!
Oh my god, flop!
I'm good!
Eastbound San Andreas still, coming up to the highway, crossing under.
Flop is somehow Ocean King Park Ranger ship.
Alright, taking upper San Andreas. Still eastbound, flowing northbound Upper Power. Passing Bush Street Apartments, taking northbound Upper Power. Occupation.
Did y'all see that
Crossing
shit?
occupation.
Damn,
West
Flop
Hollis,
doing
crossing Hollis.
good.
Still northbound Power.
And I landed it, by the way.
Correct, it's a bike. Still northbound, crossing Mitsubishi.
Oh my God, the
Sorry, I
bikes.
can read right, eastbound Clinton. Southbound Elgin by the LSCWP. Left eastbound Elgin.
This one is breaking off.
Ripster, what's your status? You on frequency? 12476.
We don't know what frequency he was on.
No, it's on channel 2. What's this 20?
Crusade
and Strawberry. Gunshots on Innocence and Davis, which is close by.
We have 71s on scene.
EMS on scene as well. 124-23. There's a vehicle leaving westbound Innocence. Fast.
Get on that vehicle.
It's going northbound. Power and northbound Elgin. Yeah.
Break. I need another
Just
unit
quick,
of SMH. I have a 95 here in cuffs.
251.
White and color Spectre leaving Crusade. Hey, were you shot?
Disregard shots fired at MRPD. To be on that black color vehicle.
White Spectre
Fucking
circling
going.
Davis. I need a 77 here.
Okay with that.
Come back to you. Come back to you.
Lapsing.
Flop, do yourself a favor. Don't fucking die over this.
I'm fucking trying not to.
It might still be dangerous,
Ursula, I'm gonna need you to leave the area, okay? If anything, just get inside for now.
Yeah, I'm just
I already
right
told it to fucking leave and it chose to go a different route.
Hey, firm.
Crashes ran through an officer. I 50'd on officer 2. My bad. Boom. Ocean King.
They got me while I was handcuffing.
Yeah, and it decided to find another way around.
Bloom, can I put up shooting barriers down here in the lower area?
Sounds like, I mean, shooting happened, yeah. I imagine that's what happened.
Yep, GSWs.
Yep, then let's get it going.
Can I get an officer to place eastbound?
220 Ken, I'm moving, looks like Flop's Rain Man inside real quick. Do you need medical?
So that's BVMC in custody.
I mean, you could probably call
Yes,
medical,
affirm.
but not for me.
I'm a white and color Spectre behind SMH. From the white and color Spectre has been circling. You have a red and white and color Nebula Saber.
It is still
A
denied.
black
Only.
and green Karuma as well.
Which one am I? The nicer guy or Ripple?
That comes back to Jesse.
Oh, no, you're Ripley.
Ow.
The couldn't happen to a nicer guy. That's Florson over there.
BBMC hang around at bare minimum at this point.
Be advised, Jesse is known to shoot. Be careful.
All right, I have Flops Raymond
I'll die till I
inside, both
fucking
officers
die.
in the loading bay for SMH. Both getting treatment right now.
Alright, sweetheart, we got back up. We'll get you upstairs and get you seen in the doctor.
All right.
Does anyone have any context about why Flops was getting arrested?
Negative. Ripley requested 77. Spenson showed up. We had no further traffic.
Flops
firm.
Rob. Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, Flops Raymond is in
Ripley threw
custody.
up a report. It says Flops robbery OIS. That's all it says.
Jack, don't strain your back that way.
It says murder.
973 is stationed on the parking ramp right next to SMH.
You said you needed, or you were good for medical, yeah?
I mean, they need medical.
Okay. Go ahead and watch your head for me, okay? Be advised, Flops Raymond has been loaded into Ripley's Charger. Can I get one unit to stand at the front of SMH and make sure no one enters or exits and just clears the lobby?
Flop, you want me to take them
firm.
upstairs?
Yes.
Flop, are you covering me down here?
Sorry, 10-9, Bundy?
Are you covering me on innocence here?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna begin documentation.
Okay.
Both officers are going to be getting brought up right now to get checked in.
Carter. Is that Carter?
Yeah. It took Audrey to go process evidence, and then y'all went here.
Was that the evidence from the scene that we were at with Svensson?
Yeah. That's what we were. Yeah, that's what we were processing.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
good.
Audrey's
We're
not
gonna
here,
need
but
that.
she's
That guy died.
Hey, can you?
I'll watch the southeast if you
Okay.
want to watch the west.
Yeah, thank you.
He got shot because that guy died.
Was the last 120 of the white Spectre?
Be advised that White Spectre has been warned to leave multiple times.
Continue towards the fire station. It's no longer in the air.
Copy. Woo! Kai Loki, thank you for the 31 months. Thank you, Sarah, for the 5 buds. Appreciate you. Woo! Sock Minion, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate you. What channel are you on?
Six.
Okay.
Dr. Kate.
Okay, that sounds fine. She's always so nice. She gives me like.
Traffic's clear. I'll just throw out the idea that they might not be stupid enough to try something at the hospital. Doesn't mean they won't try to save their boy at MRPD.
Yeah, when we transport, I want pretty much every unit that's on scene to help transport this 95. I don't know what this relates to, but we're gonna move him over all in one group.
If I may suggest having people leave early, set MRPD roof and Vespucci Bridge.
Are you seeing the most recent incident report? Because it
I'm
says
suggesting it. I'm not
murder.
saying to do it. Flop is
that's
on.
why I'm
Okay.
taking the
Okay, all right.
Yep.
I just double checking. You know, just making sure.
Yep.
Unit on capital status?
You're talking about Maple on Crusade Road. I think he's Ocean King.
Yes, yeah, I'm good.
419 is on radio. What's the status?
Currently code 4. We have 195 in custody. Shots fired to officers at SMH. Looks like while they were loading Flop's Rain Man. Unsure on charges. Recent report from Ripley states that Flop's Rain Man, and it just says murder. No charges associating.
Oh, is it murder or OIS?
Second degree murder.
Oh.
All right, 202. I'm back up at the hospital. Yeah, it started off as an OIS from a robbery, but unfortunately the Vic died. So that's probably why me and Svensson got shot, is because now it's not just robbery, it's a murder.
A-firm.
Just
What's up,
in case,
Steph?
973 set up on Vespucci Bridge. I'll bring over the backside of MRPD.
Fahrenheit, I want you to listen to Flop. Wherever he tells you to go.
Oh no, I'm just saying I'm advising. I'm doing it early, just in case.
Okay, I'm telling you that you haven't been told to leave scene, so come back here.
Hey.
What's the status of Svensson?
They're being seen by Dr. Kate.
Okay.
It's okay, I think.
Bundy, what's the status and documentation? Are you good here?
I am almost clear. I've got one bullet casing to pick out of this wall over here.
Hey, firm. Once both officers are back on their feet and Bundy is done documenting, I'm going to be instructing at least 3 or 4 officers to break off and go in front of our convoy to go clear MRPD from Vespucci and any surrounding areas around MRPD.
I can do that right now. I'm coming from the county to the city.
Okay, go ahead. I'll have 1 unit break off now to go meet Bison. You guys start clearing together. When we start rolling out, I'm going to have 2 units go in front of us.
237 will assist with clearing.
Copy that.
All right, 251, evidence documentation is complete. Once we've got our officers, we're good to roll.
Ripley, what's the status on Svensson up there?
Okay, we're coming back to the cruisers.
Alright, I'm on Vespucci right now. It's clear up here.
Ripley, I was unsure where to load Flops. He's just in the back of your car right now.
Little Bighorn appears clear.
Want to get these barriers removed now?
Not yet.
All right, this time I'll wait for the convoy. He's in my cruisers.
Okay. All right, both Svensson and Ripley are back in their vehicles. Units that put down barriers, pick them back up. We're going to be meeting. Everyone's going to be meeting at the lower entrance where ambulance pulls in to bring in 95s and 13s. We're going to exit out from here onto Crusade. We're going to follow through 2 units. Call out your call signs. You're going to go in front and start clearing as well outside MRPD.
450.
5-1.
Copy. You guys are going to be in front of the convoy. When we're all lined up, we're going to start rolling out. 95 is in 202's vehicle. Ripley, you good?
Yep, ready to go.
All right, let's go ahead and roll. Those 2 units that called out, make sure you're in front of 202.
So right to the back.
973 left position off the ramp. I'm going to go ahead and attach the convoy.
Everything looks clear at mission room. I'm not seeing anything out of order.
Hey, firm.
Copy that.
237, safe driver.
Ripley has entered the back of the Mission Row PD.
Copy. Hold your position until Flops is inside.
20, 251's going to break for evidence processing from the scene.
Yeah, A-firm, go for it.
Dispatch 202, the Eagle has landed.
A-firm. If you're not processing evidence and you were here to assist, you were good to break off. Go back 10-8. Thank you for your help.
Copy that.
Copy that. Confirm.
Well, motherfucker. I'm glad Bloom jumped in because I was about to be like, why are you there?
Hey, Flop, I got something for you after this, alright?
Yep, sounds good. I'm just backing up to park. All right, let's go see what's going on. Earn Shoe, thank you so much for the 3 months. Appreciate you. What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for all the resubs, dudes. I really appreciate all of the support. You guys are amazing.
Especially since 7 to 8.
Did I just take your stuff, Flop, or did I take his stuff?
I think I'm good. I'm good.
You're good? Okay. All right, let's get you...
About 697 631 Alpha, don't show.
Should we put him in interrogation room instead, or
Yeah.
someone's dead, so... Alright, unfortunately, Ursula, I have to leave you at this part.
I'm pretty sure people just put themselves in as accessory to second-degree murder. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think. Would it be accomplice, actually?
Alright, Flop, I got some.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
Some constructive criticism.
Hmm?
Yeah, I know the situation happened like right at the front of the hospital. We need a triage at a location other than the hospital, though.
They were moved inside. We had full cover there. I don't think there would have been a better spot. Where would there have been a better spot from there?
So I understand. Yes, it's an amazing spot, but the problem is it's a hospital. And now, instead of the suspects causing the closure of the hospital, we are causing the closure of the hospital. And in a sense, waving to the criminals, you can't shoot us. It's a hospital. I understand that is not your intent at all, but that is a way that it can be viewed. And in the past, I've been informed, even though it's an amazing defensive position, never triage at a hospital.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not even that I wanted to. What we had going on there, and with the issue was that we had a bunch of people responding to a car to chase, and I was the only person being circled by vehicles. I did not, in that moment, have the opportunity to move triage. So while I agree, I didn't lock anyone in.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand where you're at.
23.
As soon as the more 13s went off,
There's a Mugstar's van here with 4 people outside.
I agree with you. I didn't want to triage there. That was not my intention. If I was able to move it to a better spot, I would have. In that situation, with no one else in the area who was able to help back me up, at the time of being circled, I did not feel comfortable moving anybody. So
yeah, I get that.
if it means
I mean, sometimes it has to be like, hey, now that we have the units, we need to move triage to another location.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In that moment, if there was that retaliation, I probably wouldn't have even pushed anything because of the circumstance. Also, I guess some food for thought. I didn't lock the doors, if that makes sense.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah.
You know what I
know
mean?
what you mean.
So
I
tried to be as open
I
about
know
the
what you mean.
situation.
It's just, even though I know for a fact, probably none of us would actually try to push something.
More obvious call sign
It doesn't mean that's not going to be in their head.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get how it's viewed. You know what I mean? It was a rough one.
A burglar alarm, I believe. For the
So
it's always a rough time.
Yeah,
especially when you get like a GG gang-related shooting.
I don't know if it's a match to the cases
Because
that were on
they're
scene,
all
but
over that
a lot of
area.
cases are
and
positive,
it's
so.
sometimes you can't really use the GG garage
Yeah.
or the morgue. Yeah. Typically, front of the hospital, I just try to use the morgue, even though I know it's a shittier position. It's just, it's better
honestly,
than
the back
hospital,
the
in a
back of the
sense.
morgue would have been probably an okay spot if I could have got units across the street.
Yeah, I'm
that
kind of
probably would have been an okay
a
spot to
little
try
bit
and
so they
block
can
off.
get another
But
angle on the building and take a picture if they're coming out.
Alright. Well, I appreciate it, Velsling.
I just felt like I needed to say something and, clear the air because I'm like, I felt like that was an issue. So I want to talk to you about it.
Yeah, I wasn't fond of the positioning myself. If it was different circumstances, I would have tried to treat that differently. But I'm with you.
I mean, Flop, you're sergeant. You gotta, put boots to asses. Do it.
Hey, listen, I did what I had to
Hey,
do.
dumb fucks, I need you guys here now.
Oh, I did. I said, yo, I'm still being circled at fucking Davis. Get the fuck over here. So.
You on radio?
Yeah.
That was about the time that I think I arrived.
Yeah.
Primary on the S plus.
You're the only motherfucker that responded on radio at that time. I'm gonna go make sure Ripley's all good. I appreciate it.
All right, sounds good. Doing great work.
I'm trying to get a hold of Bundy to get details about the deceased so that we can actually charge him with, murder instead of whatever
second
else.
degree murder.
You too,
Yeah,
take
second degree.
care.
I feel like second degree might be it unless there's some kind of
Yeah, I agree.
premeditation or relationship between these two.
And since we can't get a statement from the deceased, it's really, we don't have much to go on other than the fact that a shooting did occur and a person did die. If we get Braun in here, he's probably going to try to argue down to manslaughter or maybe like assault with deadly or something like that. But honestly, looking at the penal code, I don't see much of a difference. Second-degree murders, not what it used to be.
Yeah, I just charged somebody with second degree. I'm unfamiliar with the current situation, so forgive me.
I heard one of them say everything's going
But
to plan,
the
I posted up across the street from him.
I had a lawyer try arguing assault with a deadly with me, and my explanation was that since it happened during the commission of a crime, and that I had a pending medical report, and based on the circumstance that occurred in my situation, I said second degree was the most cut and dry charge to push on somebody.
Would it be second-degree murder and first-degree robbery?
I don't see how it can be manslaughter unless the
Trooper Ripley.
Unless that the gun went off on accident or something. But even that, the very act of brandishing a firearm and pointing it at someone would be at minimum robbery. And if someone dies during the commission of a robbery, it's felony murder rule, not felony manslaughter rule.
I'll say this: I could see the argument for manslaughter, but I do think you're right in the idea that since it was sort of in the commission of a felony,
I just don't know that I agree with criminally negligent or criminally reckless. Like, I mean, I guess I could see the argument for it, but it's just so hard to believe that you could be so negligent or so reckless that you would accidentally kill someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is more reserved for like manslaughter. To me would be like if you were committing a crime, let's say you're boosting a car or something, right? And you shot for some reason and it killed someone down the street. You weren't trying to shoot at them. You weren't even trying to aim at them, but the bullet nonetheless killed someone. That's manslaughter. If you were driving a car and you backed someone over to the point where they died, that would be manslaughter. If you were doing anything and it was a true accident, that's manslaughter. But in this case, if you're robbing someone, it's always going to be murder.
True. Also,
the fact that you are robbing them with a gun means it's murder.
I will also argue this point too. If the lawyer wanted to try and contest it, if a suspect shoots in my general direction and they swear on their life they had no intentions of shooting at me, they still shot in my direction. I still felt there was intent of my life being in danger at that point. You know what I mean? So I feel like if it were to entail into a shootout or shots were to be fired, I mean that's kind of, you get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. The second-degree murder charge couldn't be more accurate. The only way it would be inaccurate to me is if it was first degree, because it's just literally no malice or afterthought, the intent to seriously harm or kill someone. So I guess they're going to argue that it wasn't his intent, but you fired the gun at him. That has to be, you know, I don't know. I guess we'll see what they say. But I would press second degree.
Fire a gun at someone, you're intended to kill them.
I agree.
Yeah. And the bullet casing's a match to the gun?
If you're gonna pull the trigger,
after
you're
lab
responsible
results
for that bullet.
are conclusive. They,
Yeah.
That's right.
They do match.
Okay, so we got
cool lab outfit.
It is pretty badass.
I like my lab outfit.
Yeah, I tried to put on one of those lab coats, but they don't fit on my arms.
What's up, Scooter?
Unfortunately.
Just keep getting ripped open.
I want to get one where I can rip the sleeves off, and then I could have like a Professor Hulk kind of like lab outfit. But unfortunately, it's going to take some time for the tailor to get that. So.
Yeah.
All right, so that's good. So we can connect the dots there. He wants Murphy, so he's going to have legal defense. I need to talk to Bundy then to get the ID of the Vic, and then we should have enough to bury him.
Do you
because there was an unknown blood source that was not in the MDW.
Probably the victim.
That is documented in the case, so I'm pretty sure that's probably gonna match the guy's.
What a way to
ID.
start the day, man.
Okay. Did he have? I didn't even get to see his ID. So
I haven't seen the guy. I just know I got 3 DNAs.
If we can get Bundy to get a DNA test on that guy.
I got Svensson and then an unknown DNA.
We give Bundy a call very quickly.
Yeah, I tried calling him, but no luck.
I think he's in the lab right now doing evidence.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I know he's in the lab.
Ripley, can I ask you a question on the side real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not the right person to ask this because you were the victim. I was not a fan of the triage that I did because it was sort of at the hospital. Do you feel like there was a better position I could have moved?
No, I thought that was great. You had both we had cruisers on both sides of the driveway. You put us sort of into the actual garage area so that there was some kind of cover. You know, I have no doubt that if you didn't have an effective setup, they would have continued trying. They were only chasing. I don't know. I know that you guys didn't know at the time, but you guys were only chasing one of the suspects who got one of the suspects we shot in the car, and they were driving away. There was another car in a guy in a white car who was in on it, but he didn't get seen by anybody, so he was just waiting for someone to slip up, and nobody slipped up, so he left.
Yeah. I felt the position was good. I got asked by another person to say, hey, you know, being at the hospital might set a bad precedent. And I said, well, I think shooting at the hospital is a bad precedent. So, you know, I kind of took it the way I saw it, and I said, fuck it. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like too, I don't want to use the word slimy,
like,
but
the one thing, if like the shooting occurred at the Vanilla Unicorn and then to this location at the Trios, that would be one thing. I'd be like, yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. But literally, they shot us in the parking lot of the hospital. So if it's where you need to defend, yeah, I absolutely no fault of us. If they decide to shoot there, then that's where the triage is going to be. I don't think you're going to be wrong. That's a good point.
I gotcha. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I handled that okay in the eyes of others. I didn't know if it was the right call. So
yeah, it's not like you told us like get in the elevator, go upstairs, and hold out in the ward. That would be different. You tell at a area where there's cover, and that's for. I mean, we do what you got to do when the bullets are flying at you. So
yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to sort of double check.
Oh, okay. Murphy Braun's here. I'm gonna go get him at the lobby here.
Awesome.
This will probably be.
Hey, Ben Svensson.
I'm fine.
So I'm just trying to clarify because I wasn't on this call. Was this from a robbery or was this from like a boost or?
No, it was not. No pings. I was believe it or not, I was updating people's stuff on the MDW as I was walking back to my car, and it was on Vespucci, and in between would have been Elgin and Power. I'm standing there probably for like 10 minutes, maybe 15. And at one point I noticed a guy in a blue car start talking to a guy on a bike, but they're just talking, so it's whatever. It's in the middle of the road, but I mean, that happens a lot, right?
Yeah.
As I'm updating some paperwork in MDW, updating people's profiles, I hear a gunshot. I look over. The guy in the blue car in the BBMC cut had just shot the guy on the bike and was now on the bike. I told the guy on the bike to stop, put your hands up, police. I was wearing what I'm wearing now with the vest and a hat.
Yeah.
And he just tried to get in the driver's seat of his car, and I had no car to pursue. So I said, you know, stop, put your hands up, or I'm going to shoot. And then he tried to get in the car, so I shot him in the head. And then we got backup on scene, Ripley, Carter, and we secured the scene, got evidence, took him down to the hospital. At that point, at the hospital, I arrived a little bit later.
Crand, this is my fault. You're right.
We didn't think it was a big deal. Thought it was a robbery gone wrong. But most of the time, the suspect and the victim are given medical care and make a full recovery. We get to the hospital. I'm looking for Ripley. I talk to him. The doctor takes the victim out in a body bag. And so now we're like, oh shit, it's murder. So I told, Ripley tells me, all right, take him down to Mission Row, and we'll question him. I'm thinking at this time, not a big deal.
Wow, thanks for the raid.
Even though it's murder.
Appreciate you. What's
Nobody
going on?
should really know about this because that guy never had a chance to call on the radio. But I guess it was on Vespucci, and so some people saw him get taken into custody, and they were waiting. And long story short, as I'm trying to load him in my car out in front of the garage where you found me, a car pulls up. A guy gets out, and I immediately go for my gun. I think he's saying something, but I think he was whispering. And I shot him because he had a gun on me. And then Ripley comes out looking for me, and the third guy from around the corner shoots me and then shoots Ripley. And then the third guy collects the second guy, and they take off right as you guys arrive. And then like 4 more cars come circling the area. And then so you guys kind of established a perimeter and they left.
Fucking hell. Okay. I kind of went into it blindly. All I know is I'm like, what did this stem from? And I looked at the MDW and all I saw was flopped Rain Man murder. And I'm like, oh.
Well, it's because it didn't come from anything. It's so unusual in Los Angeles, but it's a murder, a crime that just happened on the street. There was no robbery or, no, at least ping related robbery, I guess.
Yeah, no. That's a
it's a rarity.
You don't see that very often. Who was the person that passed? Did you have an idea on them?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
He talked to me on the scene. I asked if he's gonna be okay, and he mumbled something, and then we took him over to the side of the road so we wouldn't get run over. And EMS told me he's critical, and then he died at the hospital. I guess maybe like 20 minutes later.
Well, yeah, Flops is fucked. Obviously, it's based on what you can prove, but it sounds like you can prove quite a bit, which is all that matters. If you just
We can prove that he was there,
Yeah.
and that a gun was shot, and then the victim died. I didn't see it happen because I was looking at my MDW, but I mean, it's hard to argue with his gunshot. The gun that it was in his pockets was fired at, we have a projectile, we have casings. He was positive for GSR, and then he tried to flee. I mean, that's got to be enough.
I think just alone on the possession of the firearm that comes back to the casing used to shoot the person is already your PC. I mean, he's already 9/10 of the law.
There's nobody else there, unless the guy literally, unless the victim somehow took Flop's gun, shot himself, put it back in that guy's pocket, and then told him, run quick. There's no way.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty yeah. That's fair. All right, well.
Let's see what they have to say. I'm gonna go watch.
Yeah, all good. I kind of want to butt in and listen. I like the shit.
Is Murphy talking to him?
Yeah, he's talking with Murphy right now.
All right.
Samantha Sanders is in the bullpen. She's willing to help us if we need a hand.
Oh.
Hey, Bundy. Are you still in the PD? Okay. All right. What do we know so far?
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cash Up, thank you for the 3 months. I've been doing amazing. Hope you're doing well. Can we get some hearts in chat, please? Thanks for all the resubs. I genuinely do appreciate it. Thank you all.
The gunshot wounds to the chest would cause the death then? Fantastic. Yes. Perfect. Okay, because so far he's playing the I don't know who you're talking about game. So he doesn't know nothing. He didn't see nothing. He never met the guy. So we have to basically piece everything together with the evidence we've got. So great. Well, that's a good start. He's in interrogation now with Murphy. I'm going to go to the bullpen. Samantha is here. So I'm going to try to get her involved and see if she wants to help us with the prosecutor. Kind of a slam dunk in my opinion, but I don't. I'm not blind to the fact that Murphy's one of the best in the game, and I am not. So if there's an ace waiting for us in the bullpen, I'm willing to take it.
Well, looks like we have 3 subpoenas to work on.
Okay.
I kind of want to go listen to Samantha and Ripley talk. I'm excited about this. The Flops Rainman is getting 2nd-degree murder, which is interesting.
Yeah, there was a suspect that was next to me when I got out to the parking lot who was already bleeding, and I tried to handcuff that person while the blood was streaming down their back, and that's when another suspect just easily lined up a shot on me while I was handcuffing him. And unfortunately, I saw him aiming at me, but I couldn't do anything to move or duck my head or anything. He just took easiest shot in his life. So then they ducked that guy, got him in a car, and drove away. So if that blood came back to Barry, then that's enough for a warrant for sure. All right, sounds perfect. Thank you very much,
boy.
Bundy. All right, see ya. All right, I'm gonna mark myself out of service because I'm not gonna be responding to calls for a while with this. All right, I'm gonna go up
Barry
to the bullpen.
Benson shot you. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Well, Barry
But,
Benson was already
not
down when I got
literally.
out. He shot at Svensson, I think.
Yeah, I shot him.
Yeah, Svensson
Oh,
shot him.
okay.
So
Well, good work then.
I'm gonna go get Samantha Sanders. She's in the bullpen, and I'm gonna
Who's
feel her
that?
on the. She's our prosecuting attorney.
Great. Okay.
So
That's
I mean,
good.
yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Murphy.
Yeah, let's we're ready to talk. a little bit.
Fantastic. Okay. Before I head in there, I'm just gonna head to the bullpen real quick. We've got a prosecutor willing to step in. I just need to give her a rundown.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
These doors are so sticky. We used to have a.
I'm interested to hear his approach to manslaughter.
I mean, that requires him admitting he did it, which I'm not sure this client's going to.
True.
Sounds like he's playing dumb. I mean, I could just bluff. Okay, what the fuck are you doing here?
I wanted to learn who died.
I don't know. You go to the morgue for that. We deal with killers here, not debtors.
Did the medical report get submitted? If not, okay. I could go check up on Bundy and see if he needs help with that.
Nah, he just got the phone with Bundy. It's all right.
Okay.
I'm guessing they're still working on it because he just died like maybe 20 minutes ago. I mean, I don't know how long it was since he's been pronounced dead. Maybe like 30 minutes. So the doctors probably want to do a lot more than that. I mean, I could just go in there and bluff and say I saw the whole damn thing. I don't have to tell Murphy the truth or his client until we go to court.
Would there have been any way of him to know that you were watching? Like, in other words, would he be able to call your bluff?
Maybe. I mean, because I was looking at my MDW, but I could just say I was looking over it because, you know, you can do that.
Here's what I could say. If you go that route, I think you already have enough to prove your second degree based on your evidence.
Going to the morgue.
So I think if you want to try and go hot and heavy with the bluff, you still
I'll leave it up to Ripley and the prosecutor because that's...
Yeah.
Well, Ripley said he'd take it off my hands, so I'm not inclined to take this on if I don't have to because it's, you know, I'm being lazy and shit. But anyway, I'll leave it up to them because they got probably
Ziggy, what's up?
Better idea about this than I do. More info.
How you doing?
But I mean, it'd be easy to do just to say, come off it. We know you did it, you know? Just at least, I probably can't use that bluff to get him to admit to secondary murder, but I can get him to admit that he did it and start walking down the manslaughter path, you know? If he's totally clamming
What
up
are you doing tonight,
and
dude?
saying, I didn't do nothing, I didn't see nothing, then all I have to do is say, look, I saw you do it, man. And at least he'll start trying to defend himself, saying, well, he made me do it. He was trying to kill me or something. That's when we get him to admit that he shot, and then that's when it all falls apart.
Yeah, use it as ammunition. See where it goes. Sounds like I'm good here. I'll get my statement in the reports channel at the minimum, and then if you need me for anything regarding what happened at the hospital, let me know. I'll come back, but should be all right.
Yeah, you'll be right. I'm gonna write my report too while I'm thinking about it.
Yep, all good, Svensson. I'm up all night, so I don't know. Man, the day that I am streaming and you're up all fucking night. Because the ending was a lot. Was it really? Oh, dude. I can't believe you beat Baldur's Gate. What was your full playtime in your playthrough? I know you took your time and did things, but like, what was the full playthrough time? I do a fucking statement. And he loads Baldur's Gate. Ah, this guy. Oh, man. Damn. You have to chat. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you back. You do your thing. At Simone Medical. During the time of the shooting, Dugong arrived on scene and saw Flops Rain Man in custody with Ripley and Svensson incapacitated. Okay, there we go. Next to their vehicle. Dugong immediately requested backup at Simone Medical as a white Spectre was seen circling the area.
Just be happy you came to me and not that. No, for real.
The white Spectre was seen circling the area. Units arrived, and barriers were put down to protect